Hi,
Hi, Liz.
how are you?
I'm good. And you?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, good. Valerie's here.
Oh, I'm a little sore. I've been doing this workout class that I love, but she dialed it up a little bit yesterday.
Whoa. Yes, in time for letting you have a little extra sweets on Thanksgiving.
I already started with the pumpkin pie. I got one a couple days ago and
Ah, great. Delicious. One of my favorites.
yeah. Hey, Valerie.
Good morning. Good morning, both of you.
The sun is just coming up here. I don't know if you can.
Ooh,
Oh,
oh, that's
beautiful.
beautiful.
Yeah, it's so pretty. I love it this time when the sun's coming up and the whole sky just feels just so gorgeous.
Where are you again?
Behind you.
Colorado?
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow.
It's behind you, too. Such a beautiful photograph behind you.
Yeah,
Mm,
thank you. Thanks.
do you think that's a sunrise or a sunset behind you, Liz?
I'm pretty sure it's a sunrise, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. When I got it, it's just like a mural, like a wall photo mural, and I'm pretty sure it
Mhm.
said sunrise. So,
Mm. Morning, Mary.
How's everyone?
doing well. How are
Yeah.
you?
Good, yeah. Days are short.
But the nights are long.
That's right. That's right. I want to go to bed at 4:30.
And that's right up my alley, unfortunately.
Oh. Mm.
I would probably like the Pacific Northwest because of that, all the darkness.
Yeah. I figured out there's three street lights on the island.
Oh my goodness.
I was driving home the other day. Oh yeah, there's this street light. Three.
And and if only it wasn't cloudy all the time, you'd see great stars.
Exactly. That's right. Mm. Tell me again where you are, Ellen.
I'm in Chattanooga,
That's right.
Tennessee.
Oh, you're
That's
in
right.
Tennessee. Wow.
Yeah, moved down here from
Seriously.
Massachusetts 4 years ago, and my head is still spinning about what I've done.
Yeah, it's very different. My grandmother lived in Knoxville and we visited her regularly and
Ah,
different. But I grew up in the South, but very different from the Northeast.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
It's a rainy day down here. I had lots of rain, but it's been beautiful other than today, so I'll take it.
Beautiful fall there, leaves and
Mm, yeah. Yeah, other than summer, it's the climate here is wonderful. Summers are hard to take with the heat and the humidity.
well, I'm wondering if we want to get started and guess other people, if they're coming, will trickle in.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, sounds good. So yeah, just finding a place for your body just to have as much ease as is possible. Just really want to bring a tender, kind, supportive practice forward today. Just seems like, I don't know, I'm really needing the tenderness and the care. of these practices. So, yeah, just letting your space hold you in whatever way feels right. And maybe if you like, just start to notice the space that you're in. If you want to orient a little bit to your actual space, just kind of looking around, maybe seeing if there's something your eyes are drawn to, something that feels pleasing, something that connects you to the newness of the space that you're in. And you might notice that your head wants to move very slowly on your neck, just letting that happen in a kind of an organic way. And only if your body wants to, you might even notice that it wants to turn all the way around and look behind you on either side. A type of orienting really lets our body know that we're safe. 360 degrees. And then we can really come home to the safety of our space and our body and let that fortify us in our practice. And at any point, if you're ready, you can stop with the movement and come more to just noticing the static and still moving parts of your environment. For instance, you might notice the temperature of the air and if there's any movement or any flow. You might notice if there are any sounds. You certainly might hear the sound of my voice, and there might be other sounds that come to you. See if there are any smells. Those will just come to you naturally. You don't have to search for them. And just see if there's a felt sense of the space that you're in and welcoming that to support you. And now maybe shifting to an internal orientation. Maybe start by noticing the internal space. Noticing if there are any areas of warmth or cool within your body. Are there any areas of tingling? Maybe there's an area where there's just a little bit of tightness or constriction. And then noticing other areas that are more relaxed or easeful or flowing. And as you're noticing if there's any movement in the body and the sense of flowing, maybe start to notice the breath, the in breath and the out breath, natural movement of the breath. And start to notice if there are any feelings. As we check in with our bodies, we often become aware of emotions. You don't have to name the feelings. Maybe just practice being aware of the sensation of the emotion that's arising and present in this moment. And now notice the quality of your thoughts. Is it kind of a blank mind moment? Or are your thoughts a little speedy? Just noticing. And as you notice your mind, see if you're able to welcome in a sense of spaciousness. You might imagine actual space, and the galaxies that make up the vastness of space. Maybe noticing out to the furthest star and beyond. And as you feel into this vastness, you might notice the silence within this spaciousness. Welcoming in our homecoming of silence. And sensing into how this silence supports you and the spaciousness and clarity of mind. And now coming back to the body, just notice the weight of the body, making contact with the floor. And imagine that the floor represents the actual earth. And when you're ready, I invite you to imagine that there are roots that begin to grow from the bottom of your body down deep into the earth under you. Imagining that these roots from your body are beginning to grow deep into the soil, and that you're becoming a part of the precious land, the sacred earth itself. And just noticing what it feels like to be deeply rooted in this sacred earth. And if you're able, imagine your ability to share an energy of gratitude with the earth through this root system. And that this gratitude begins to nourish the earth. And in return, imagine that your homecoming, the earth, begins to become conscious, and that you feel the living energy and consciousness of the earth awakening under you. The earth's consciousness is loving, it's caring, it's nurturing. Take time to experience that in your felt sense. And as you're noticing the exchange of gratitude and care between you and the earth, start to welcome in the homecoming of your ancestors and lineage holders. Welcoming in any healthy and well-beings who are connected to you through the land, the earth, those who are your bone and blood ancestors, and those who were stewards of the land that you reside upon. Welcoming in the love and labor that all of the beings who came before you have practiced in order for you to be where you are in this moment, supported and fortified in your own precious life. And through acknowledgement of our ancestors and lineage holders, there's a natural gesturing towards the homecoming of community. These may be communities that we didn't choose, through kin and extended familial ties, those we are in community with because we happen to live in the same vicinity, that they do or work in the same location. They may be communities that are of our choosing, groups that have similar affinities to ours, similar interests, talents, or callings. Notice all of the communities that you're exposed to every day. Bring this same recognition and gratitude to them for the role, known or unknown, that they play in your life. And these communities have most likely enriched our lives through the homecoming of wisdom texts and knowledge. This knowledge could be through the written word, book clubs, corner free libraries, shared blogs and articles. You may have been exposed to storytelling by the elders on a warm summer night. You may have engaged in dance or music, perhaps poetry at a memorial or celebration from one of your community members or ancestors. Feeling into with appreciation all of the routes the Dharma has taken to get to you. And finally, there have most certainly been guides in the human and more than human world. Scan the heavens, the earth, the ancestors and lineage holders, the communities, and the teachings for elders, guides, teachers, and larger forces that have enriched your connection with and understanding of these powerful teachers and guides that touch us each day. Welcome in this homecoming of our teachers and guides. And imagining that all of these energies are a part of you, are grateful for you, care for you, delight in you. That these are your true belongings. As you welcome in yourself, the final homecoming, feel into the care, seen and unseen, felt of each of these elements to be able to enrich and nourish yourself and your life. And when you're ready, I invite you to shift your attention down into your heart center. If it's accessible to you, reflect on any elements of these homecomings that you're grateful for. Beginning to reflect on all the ways that you're receiving and benefiting from labor and kindness from these countless beings around you. Allowing this energy of gratitude to awaken within the heart center. Connecting with the breath, imagining that you're breathing into that energy of awakening gratitude. And allowing that in-breath to begin to spread that energy of gratitude throughout the body. Allowing the body and the mind to be filled with gratitude now. And sharing that energy of gratitude with your homecomings. And imagine that your homecomings are sharing that energy back with you in a beautiful feedback loop of care and gratitude for each other. And now starting to expand your sensing into your body. And again, start to notice the rest of your body. And maybe noticing if something feels a little different. Maybe noticing if there's a little more flow, tingling. Check into those areas of constriction that were there before and see if maybe there's a little ease. Is there a little more warmth? Noticing if your breath might feel a little deeper. And allowing your body to start to make little organic movements, it might be called to make. And as your body's starting to move, start to notice the engagement with your external environment. And again, noticing any sounds, the temperature of the air, any smells. And as you're ready and you want to start to engage with your space, you can start to look around and see if it looks a little different. Maybe it's a little brighter. Maybe you can see a little more with your peripheral vision. Maybe there's a sense of this soft seeing, this relaxed eyes back in your eye sockets that can take in more the space you're in. And as you're coming back to yourself and to our group, I'd like to offer the merit of this practice to all of those beings on the planet that are fighting for their very survival and hoping that the compassion and care that is generated when we do practices in communities like these can offer a sense of reverence for the resilience of life through struggle, and gratitude for and honoring Lama Rod and our community for this practice, and hoping that we all are able to become free. Our freedom is bound to the freedom of every other being on this planet. Thank you all for your practice. So grateful for each of you.
Mm,
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Liz.
Liz, so
Yeah.
beautiful. Thank you.
Mm.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you all.
So great to see you all. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Same.
Yeah. Thank you. Be
Bye.
well, everyone. Bye.
Thank you again, Liz. No words.